And I always tell my homeboys, right, and not saying that I got it all, I'm still on a mission, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have a certain amount of money in the bank, you need to have your ass up in the morning trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
You got to have a plan. Like you talk about a plan, put the plan together, you have to have a plan.
GPS.
You have to have GPS because nobody is going to come give you nothing.
Let me give you something. He said something about the woman that, you know, when your rhythm don't match your woman, when a woman's rhythm don't match your rhythm, ironically speaking, and I use the word ironically and I use it emphatically, right? Ironically speaking, if you look at the situation in our community, the black community, 85% or even more of the women are doing single parenting. But you ask yourself, newsflash, sisters, who doing all the killing? So if y'all raising the killers, what is the absence? The absence is the man.
Right.
And the Bible says submit, and a lot of women have a problem with submission. But it don't mean to submit and bow down. It means submit your help. Become a helpmeet to that man. You know what I'm saying? Like you and your woman been together for so long because y'all rhythms match. You know what I'm saying? Y'all agree on a lot more than y'all disagree. Of course y'all gonna have problems, and I think that that's the problem with a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the purpose of a man. God gave a man an Adam's apple so he can regulate his children. He can regulate his household. A man is meant to be the head of the household. That's what they say, sit your ass down, boy. You sit down. How many times you told your boy, they said your wife be like, still, you need to talk to them. They tripping. You know what I'm saying? That happens all the time. The lion is the king of the animal kingdom because of his roar. He roars, scare the mess out of elephants and giraffes. You know what I'm saying? But that's what makes him the king, and because of his, and the man because of his Adam's apple.
Got to be intimidating.
And the woman, you know what I'm saying, she have the emotional factor. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got something. Everybody brings something to the table. She just got to put it in the proper perspective. But like he said, if that woman got behind him, then these kids out here that's doing all this killing and this gang banging and this dope dealing and all that stuff that we know that's coming from a certain element because all the men is in jail, right? America is 5% of the world's population, but 25% of the world's incarceration.
And our generation is being told today, you know, you don't need a nigga. You don't need a man. I could do it myself. I'm getting bread myself. Fuck a nigga. You know, that's again. That's what our generation has become
absurd,
today.
brother, MCA.
Yeah.
Because a female will tell a nigga in a minute, nigga, I don't need you, nigga. I'm getting my own money, nigga. I don't care. You feel me?
But she really do need it.
Yeah,
Because
but
that's why her child is out. That's why her child has got life in prison.
Yeah.
That's why these kids out here killing because you need somebody to discipline those kids in their household.
Hey, let me ask you a question. And this is going way off the thing because y'all know you ain't even in the life no more. Y'all doing other things, right? Great things.
I would never pimp.
And you were never, you were never one. You know, you was the game guy.
Yeah, yeah.
But I saw a female pimp on the thing, and that kind of tripped me out a little bit because I thought that was I'm trying to think of the word. I had it on the tip of my
Taboo?
Yeah. I thought it was taboo. I didn't think it was right.
No, it ain't right. You know, okay, let me give you a simple example. People always like, man, yeah, there's female pimps. I'm going to give you a simple example. Here in Hollywood, you have actors and you have actresses, right? You go to a restaurant, they got waitress and they got waitress, right? They say waitress and actress because it's a feminine aspect. So if you want to say, if you just want to say she got some hoes and she putting them down, well, you got pimps and you got pimptress. You can never be a pimp. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can never be a pimp woman. You understand what I'm saying? You can go through the motions. You can get a woman to give you something because a fake bitch will pay a stop sign. She'll pay a monkey with no pocket. She'll pay a fixed up garbage can. You understand what I'm saying? We know that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if the bitch ain't got, I mean, Kenny Red said it best, a bitch with no instructions headed for self-destruction. You understand? That's your homeboy. So we understand how that game go. But no, a woman can never be a pimp. She should not even want to be a pimp.
I saw the girl, what was her name, Lex?
Yeah. The girl that she had, I took that girl from her, and then that broad, you understand, she got out of my camp, and she went back to Lex, and she wanted to be a lesbian lifestyle. So, you know what I'm saying? So she's a lesbian. And, you know, my girls on Pimps Up, Hold Down, they was arguing with her about, bitch, come on home, come back home, bitch, you can't, ain't no bitch ain't gonna never get no money in mine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and real hoes and real pimps understand that. You know, but you got women out there, you know, who are just as vicious as men, who are opportunists, you know, and they don't even understand the game, and they think they doing what we do. And real for people that really don't know, the pimping ain't got nothing to do with no money. I don't want no money. You can't just give me anything. You got to give me my respect. I want your soul. You know what I'm saying? When my stomach grow, I want you to be there to give me a plate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I got to use the bathroom, hand me some toilet paper. You know, when my teeth sudden need to be clean, I need you to be passing me a toothbrush. You know what I'm saying? That's what the pimps go for, the real pimps for soul. If you know a real pimp, give instructions. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. Hey, cook me something to eat. Hey, go get my shoes out the car. Hey, woo, 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 woo. That's what pimping is. Pimping is instruction, but people got this misconception that it's all about selling pussy. Man, my bitches hardly ever sold pussy. They sold pussyality. It's a difference. They have a trick, and the trick think he gonna get some pussy. He never touched the pussy. You know what I'm saying? And I get millions from just giving a game that I can give a bitch for not turning the day with a trick and not being a flatback. That's why, you know, I was the king for so many years. These niggas, you know, they was on there, had bitch turning the day, getting pennies and nickels and stuff like that. You know, I was getting 30,000 a pop, 10,000 a pop. Woo, woo, woo. You know, y'all see me $100,000 watches. You know, mink coats, two-tone, Rolls Royces, all that shit, because I wasn't into it for that. You know, and if a woman gave me her mind and her soul, I can elevate her. I can level her up. I can take her to the next. I can show her how to go in the casino. Never touch a man's penis, never suck his penis, never get her vagina penetrated and come up out of there with 10,000, 15,000. It's different levels to this game, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you the one thing you brought to the game, right? Every rapper wanted to be a pimp at one time.
Yeah, they had me on the albums.
And that's when, and that's noticed, that's when all the pimps start catching the cases.
Yeah, and that's why I say I denounce pimps up, hoes down, American Pimp, because I know that was as to the black community as Scarface was to our era. When niggas wanted to be Rick Ross and niggas was selling keys and heroin, they wanted to be Scarface. Niggas wanted to be like New Jack City. Colors came on the TV. Next day, everybody gang banging in Lil Rock. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that was influential. That was influenced by Hollywood. So when we did Pimps Up, Hoes Down, I was the star. I was the main figure in Pimps Up, Hoes Down. I had a small part in American Pimp, but right after that, you start seeing Snoop Dogg, you know, want to be a pimp. You know, T.I. had Pimp Scar Click, Ludacris pimping all over the world, Nelly Pimp Juice, and Hollywood came right in and they propagated. And then what happened? The feds came in, they hit us with human trafficking. How can you say that black men are human trafficking when they the first traffickers? They brought us over here from Africa, the translated African slave trade. We had over 2 million people died in the Atlantic Passages, and we had millions. It was 5 million slaves in this country in 1864, before 1865, the Emancipation Proclamation. Out of that 5 million, they was working absolutely free. It was 100% tax on the slave, meaning that he didn't get no food, he didn't get no clothes, everything was taken from him. At that time, minimum wages, even if we say 50 cents, 8 hours a day, that was $4 a day. That's $20 million a day, right? $20 million a day times 264 years. You tell me who the real human traffickers are.
Yeah, let me ask
you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real.
Point.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it real.
You know,
Gangster Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangster Chronicles, this is not your average show.